Welcome back to Big Nick's Meats and Treats. Today I'm doing a product review on a ThermoPro TP25 meat thermometer. It's a 4-probe setup. I used to have a ThermoPro TP20 that I used for 5 years, loved it. It had a sending unit and a receiving unit, and it worked off Bluetooth. Worked great, but it finally bought the farm on me last week, so I ordered this. I'm not represented by them in any way. I'm not being compensated by them in any way, so I haven't even used this yet. I'm just going to take it out of the box, follow the instructions. Things I like about it out of the box: it has 4 probes, and they have these little gizmos that you can wrap the wires up on so they're not all over the place in your drawer. They're color coded, and the color codes match the different color codes on the sending unit. And it came with a USB charging cord. So I'm going to get this thing out of the box, follow the instructions, and get it set up, and we'll see you in a few. Alright, the instructions say to download the app to your phone, which I did, and then to charge the battery on the sending unit, which I did through the USB cord. It took about an hour. This unit doesn't have a receiving unit like the TP20. It sends it directly to the app on your phone. So let me go ahead and get the app open on my phone here. So that looks pretty good. And then we'll turn the unit on and see what happens here. So I got all 4 probes plugged in on the color code. Looks like that's working. And looks like everything's working on my phone. So that's good. Everything's sending and receiving good. I'm going to be using this a little bit later today on a spatchcock chicken on the Kamado grill, and we'll give her the full test. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, trying out the new meat thermometer. I'm going to use 2 probes. I'm going to put one in the bird at the bottom of the breast towards the thigh, and then I'm going to put the second one in on the clip that came with the probes to check ambient temperature. So I'm looking forward to this, hoping they work out good, and I'll let you know as soon as the chicken's done in about an hour. All right, now in the app, I need to go in there and tell it what I want the probes to be doing. So probe 1 I have set for ambient temperature, so I need to click on ambient. I go back and hit set. So now it says ambient at the top. Probe 2 is going to be poultry, which gives me a temperature of 165. So I'm going to hit set. That says poultry, that says ambient. So this is going to go up to what the temperature inside the grill is, and that's what the temperature inside the meat is. And then it will give me an approximate cook time. When it gets sits in there long enough, it'll tell me how long before the chicken's done. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, the chicken's been going for about 15 or 20 minutes now. You can see that it shows approximate time left. I don't think that's very accurate. It also has this graph here that shows you how long it's taken it to get to that temperature. So here it shows 16 minutes and 41 seconds to get to 68 degrees. You can share the graph with your buddies. You can also set a timer if you want to do that. It has an alarm if you get too far away. It shows your Bluetooth strength here, your battery strength. Some pretty cool features on there so far. I've been impressed. It's working real good. We'll see you in a bit. So far so good. Everything's looking good. I tested the 500-foot range it claims on the box. I walked out to the mailbox, which is about 165 feet from my front door, and just before I got to the mailbox, it disconnected and gives you a real loud alarm to let you know that you're disconnected. I'm sure it's probably, if you're going to do 500 feet, it's probably line of sight, but even at that, 160 feet or 155 feet is pretty far away and still be connected. I was pretty impressed with that. So I'll keep you up to date as things change. See you in a bit. All right. We've reached our target temperature. Everything worked great throughout the cook process. The estimated time that it showed was exactly as long as I would cook it if I was going to go based on my own time. So let's go out and see how the chicken looks. So I double checked the internal temperature of the chicken with a different meat thermometer based on what the new one said, and it was just within a degree or two, so I'm real happy with the accuracy on it. And overall, my first impressions on the new meat thermometer, I'm real impressed. I like all the features on it. I'm gonna have to learn how to use all the different functions within the app and stuff, but overall, real impressed with it. And I like the fact that it's rechargeable, so you don't have to put new batteries in it all the time. So I'll be doing a new video next week, and until I see you then, watch me work, baby. Watch me work.